The darkness. When your life goes through a storm, many forces try to stop you. Many forces try to weaken you. But as time goes, with your effort, with your that upward journey, with the motions, with the things that empower you, with the hopes that drive you, with that fire of faith, with that lamp of hope, you make that upward journey. You try to come out of the darkness. And many factors or many forces, many of such dark forces, they get defeated during that journey. The weaker ones, the not so important ones. But when you are in the final test, when you are up against the most cruel and powerful, the darkest force, the darkest of darkness, you need to do one thing only, and that one thing only can save you. Now let's talk about darkness, and I'll tell you what that one thing is. Darkness is like the your life is an ocean, an open ocean, and the wind that put the water into motion, we call waves. These waves are the forces in our life. These waves drive everything. These waves pushes one against another. These waves cause war. These waves cause love. These waves cause everything. And in those forces, some are constructive, some are destructive. And those destructive forces, so by an open ocean and the analogy of waves, you can imagine that those destructive forces are going to be nothing but high waves or storm. That's how you can imagine the dark forces in our life. That these dark forces are those high and destructive waves that can capsize your boat, that can destroy your boat. And these dark forces, the stormy waves, so if we compare it with what happens in real life on or in this physical world, not so an open ocean. So in this physical world, these stormy waves or this darkness, it manifests in everything that surround you, everything that surround you, and everything that can affect you. Mostly these things are alive, and these these forces mostly human. And if you narrow it down, mostly these are your family, your co-workers, your friend, neighbors, or local people, wherever you are. Because if we are talking about darkness, it means you have come to that stage. You have seen all the ups and downs, and you are in the down phase. Or I can say the the most down of the down phases. So you are in some kind of mm, overpowering situation or some melancholy. You are in some deep sorrow, that you can say, put it better way. So this is the most down of the down phase when you are in sorrow. Your whole body, from head to toe, you are just trying to do your best. You are trying your best not to be insane. You are just few notches short of losing your mind. You are few notches short of insanity. That's the state of the things in which you are in. And so I would say, excuse me, my point was, if you have seen this thing, you have seen the darkness. That's why you are here. That's why this video will make sense to you. So you know, when you're on the down, in that most down of the down phase, only these people, this family, co-workers, local people, only these people can affect you, some direct or indirect way. So this darkness is run by these people, run by people, because that is the only thing that can affect you in a way that can keep you down in the hole, or that can um, put you in sorrow. Just say the lightning strike, that's a natural thing. If that lightning strikes, if it harms you in some way, that's when it becomes a destructive force. And if it harms somebody you love, somebody you care about, then it affects you. And if it affects you, then affects you just because it involved a person, a human. I would say it involved people. So mostly the dark phases are run by people, and you can say run through people. The darkness will be everywhere, what people say, what people do. And the second part, when you come out of that hole, this people thing, because I know um, by time you make that upward journey, you would have crossed this line, this whole people thing. You would have come out of it. The next things that can affect you is the voices inside your head, the you know some constant radio, or some cassette that keep keep running, that cassette that doesn't stop, that radio, some kind of playlist, some voices, um, you know and these voices, they carry everything. They carry all kinds of negative emotions, mostly the fear, the anxiety, and cravings, sorrow, hopelessness. All these emotions, they point to one thing, that you should not keep the faith. They try their best to shake your faith, and by shaking your faith only, your whole journey can be stopped. These voices, uh, the prime target is your faith. They want it badly to stop you, to stop you from having faith in something else, because that faith, that strong faith, it pulls you, it drives you, and what drives you drives these voices as well. drives your mind as well, drives your body as well. For example, you want to be a, say, an actor, and now if acting, this thing is is the thing that drives you, it will become your faith. It will become the vision of your faith. There would be some visuals that you keep playing in your mind all the time. So you set in motion when you play those visuals of your journey, or visuals of your success, or visuals of your happy times, or visual of your desires, whatever you have that in mind, when you keep playing that thing, you set in motion an agency against your move. Agency against your move, it means your mind know only that thing. Your mind, it knows everything, because you try to think, you try to change the course, and when you visualize that thing, when you have faith in that thing, you yourself, you move, you take actions, you go against the tide, you show strength, you challenge, sorry, you challenge everything. You challenge life, you challenge those dark forces, you challenge your mind that who who is having faith in something, and I'm going to go, or going to travel any length to live my destiny, to do what I'm supposed to do. So you try to push yourself, you try to push yourself against the tide. You work hard. The action, it becomes your motto. That's when you, who is in a regular motion, you fight those dark forces. And those dark forces, initially I told you that they would run through people. So initially your prime dark forces would be those people, but as you keep having action, as you keep pushing yourself, these voices, these people, that they would get eliminated, and what remains is the voices, is your mind. So it's your mind versus you that comes in the end, and it's a really destructive thing. Oh, not destructive. Oh, dangerous fight. I would put it that way. The mind versus you is going to be a very dangerous fight, but it would be fun. So I know those who are trying, but I'm going to cheer you up. It's okay. These things, these things will only make your journey adventurous, because when you reach to the other side, when you reach your place, when you access your reality of faith, when you see those times, when you try to remember those times, when you look back, and all you would see is an adventure. You did something, and it is going to be fun. But let's come back to our topic, darkness. So darkness is everything that stops you, and in the end, they will come to your voices. I mean, everything will be put aside, but you cannot You cannot be separate yourself from voices. And those voices, they will try everything. They will whisper something into your ears. Those voices will try trick trick you to believe that it's okay to give up. Those voices will try in a very clandestine way, a very clever way to convince you that it's over. They will try everything. They will create an illusion to make you believe that it's over. You should give up. You should stop the fight. And sometimes they would try to overpower your emotion by saying that nobody loves you, that nobody is there for you. And when they say it, you remember the thing you have put your faith in. And trust me, it's not that there's nobody is there for you. Somebody is there for you. Someone is there for you. That's why I said, trust me, it's there. If you think life is not there, it is there. So someone is there for you all the time, 24 by 7. Anyway, coming back to our topic. So these voices, they will try do everything. They would try to infuriate you. They would try to eat eat you up. They would try to swallow you. These voices, you need to fight them in a merciless way. You need to do that, and there would there would be a time. This is related to the thing I started with. That one thing. It is there would be a time in your life when you would be in the last push of your time. And this last push is going to be the longest one, the hardest one, and you know why it has to be this way. That's why it's so challenging but so much fun. It's going to be the longest, the hardest, but don't worry, you won't die here. You will do good. You will come out. It's just a game that you need to push through. But in that last push, you have to do everything. You have to fight mercilessly, and trust me, those forces, though this darkness, this will not show any mercy to you. These are the same dark forces that convinces people to commit suicide. These are the voices. These are the voices that compel people to rape people, to murder, to assault. These dark forces, these voices, they are the epitome of darkness. They are the messengers or ambassador of darkness. They will do everything to, and I don't even need to tell you that. What is evil you see in this world? Some people rape, some people murder, some people um, hates, some people kill, some people cheat, whatever that ugly thing is, whatever that evil thing is initiated, performed, and made sure by these voices. These voices are the ultimate culprit. So you need you need to fight in that way that ensure these things are killed. You need to be a killer in that. The final action that can save you is don't show mercy. Kill them. Kill these voices. They, as long as they are there, they will drive you crazy. They will drive you in a way that you can even do some heinous crimes. You can commit heinous crimes. You can do anything. You would be enslaved by those voices if you let them. So though you don't need to show any mercy, just kill them. And that's the toughest phase, and that's the final lesson that you are going to learn in the whole journey. That there is no shortcut. There is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing you can find a way about. There's nothing you can compromise into. There's there's no other way. If you don't kill these voices, then they are going to kill you. The final phase, and there is no other way. If you have made that journey, if you have come to that thing, only this thing that you need to kill them. You need to kill them in your mind, and you would know how. It's your journey, and that's up to you to kill them in your mind. You need to find a way. That's how you do. If you're a writer, show no mercy in writing. If you're a singer, show no mercy in singing, it's even if it hurts. If you are an actor, keep acting. If you are a footballer, keep playing football. If you are a software engineer, keep doing your job. Whatever your job is, whatever that action is, whatever that meaningful activity is, whatever that drive is, you need to go overdrive. You need to be a killer. And the unfathomable, unstoppable, timeless, tireless, cruel activity can kill these voices. So that's the final phase, and be a killer. Fight those voices and kill them. Thank you very much.